Hello again, this is Diane with AIM Services. What I wanted to go over in this short illustration is how to start building your most used ICD-10 codes from within the visit note. So let's say that my date of service is September 8th, and I happen to have my test patient Fred Cantu. By clicking on Diagnosis, the fact that I am still within the month of September prior to the ICD-10 implementation, you'll notice that I happen to have my common diagnosis from my ICD-9 templates. In the lower portion, I have this patient's existing or prior diagnosis. So if I see a diagnosis here that I know that I'm going to use a lot, for instance, the upper respiratory disease, and I'm not sure if I've brought over this code, the ICD-10 equivalent, all I have to do is click here on this little DX, and you'll see that my ICD-10 code is blank. I can click on my question mark. I'm going to type in my 478.9 because I know the code. Do my search. My 478.9 provides two diagnosis codes, so two choices, J39.9 and J39.8. So if I want to, I can select this. Click OK. Now I have linked this code, but I want to add another one to this because I want both options. I'm going to do the same thing. Pull it down so I can see it. 478.9. Only this time I'm going to choose the J39.9. Click my OK and OK again. So what I'm doing is I am, through the visit note, I am adding my most used ICD-10 codes. A lot of our providers are taking these steps, pulling forward the most used here in the visit note as they are actually documenting the patient rather than going to set up bill most used. You have that option, whatever works best for you. To do the same thing, in the billing, I have my same patient. And in this case, I'm just going to type in something, a 99214. But let's say that you're working the face sheet that the provider brought in. So I want to, the biller, if they happen to be the one setting up the codes for the provider, click on the question mark. Right here, I'm able to search by the description. So I'm going to put in headache. Click to search. Here's the code that I normally use. Let's say headache syndrome. I have nothing here. Let's go back to headache. I have these two codes. I'm going to select both. Click OK. And now, in the future, I will have those codes accessible under most used. Very simple. Hope that answers all of your questions.